We are back today for another episode of Pack Attack, and we might have a long one today, so strap it in, because we've made it halfway through our weekend classic games, but that means we still have 3 games to go. But we only have today and tomorrow to do that. So one of these 2 days, I'm gonna have to play 2 games, and I was thinking about it, and if I waited until tomorrow, I'd have to fit both games in before weekend classic ends, and I just don't know if I trust myself to be on time for that. So my plan for today is I'm gonna play game 4 and 5 unless game 4 goes like crazy long or something like that. So we got 2 games today. And now before anything else, let's talk about the team, because there might be somebody in that you weren't expecting to see in, and neither was I, because I was fully prepared. I was sitting down here selling the cards from last episode. I was fully prepared to sell Juan Soto just to see that he's been supercharged. So he's going up to a 94 overall. You look at his attribute wheel there, it's kind of crazy at the plate. And the reason he's here is I've always had a kind of unwritten rule that if I pull a card that is an upgrade to the team that would make the team better, I gotta put him on the team. I can't sell him, even if selling him would make more sense value wise. So like, for example, if I were to pull Shohei Ohtani today, he'd pretty obviously be an upgrade to the team, but he'd also pretty obviously be more valuable to sell for 600,000 stubs and then use those stubs to further upgrade the team. But in my opinion, that's not quite what this series is about. The series is about if we pull an upgrade, we add him to the team, we use him. So since now that he's supercharged, Juan Soto is a pretty clear upgrade over Harold Baines at the plate while he's supercharged. I'm gonna use him. We've got him for our last 3 games of Pack Attack weekend. And I'm not upset by that. I mean, Juan Soto, especially with the supercharge, is crazy. He's got all these quirks that are gonna make him even crazier. And he's a bit of a Pack Attack legend. I was ridiculous with him last year on Pack Attack. It's just that unfortunately does mean we miss out on, well, now that he's supercharged, it was actually like 75,000 stubs. But speaking of the stubs, with what I did still end up selling, we were able to add another 7,498 stubs to the bank. And then on top of that, you guys keep popping off, hitting that like button. 34 likes on last episode is good for 5,100 stubs. And technically, this is the last day that your likes are going to be worth 150 stubs towards the bank. So for one last time this weekend, make sure you get those likes in while they're worth 150 stubs towards the bank. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys the total. We are up now to 38,604 stubs in the bank. There is actually also one more guy that you might not have expected to see on the team that maybe you thought I was referencing when I said that before, but Anthony Rendon is back. Brought him back up off the 40-man. He's replacing Isaac Paredes today, and I really don't have any explanation why, except I just kind of had a random gut feeling, so I'm going to act on it. So I don't know, I'm going to give him another try, and I think that actually gives us a full diamond starting lineup for the first time of the year. Since we've had Paredes for so long and I've been hanging on to him, we haven't had that yet. But yeah, let's get going here, because we're 3-0 so far in Weekend Classic. We've still got the hopes alive to get the real Weekend Classic pack at 6 wins. And our rating has also been flying up to 645. That also gives us like a pretty solid spot on this leaderboard, especially if I keep winning. I mean, if I win both my games today, I could get all the way up to like 2nd on here, which I guess that's also gonna have to make us figure out how to handle those packs if I finish high enough up on the leaderboard, high up enough on the leaderboard. I'd probably just tack them on to whatever the next game is after we earn them. But let's go into our game here. I'm rambling. It's also not a good sign that I've been sitting down here for 10 minutes and this room is already getting very warm. I have 2 games to play. Cool down. All right, we have Justin Verlander out there on the mound. We're back on the road. He's got Nate Pearson. He also, did I see he had the Corey Seager, but he has him batting last? Did dude finish that collection and then forget to adjust his batting order? All right, well, we get a chance to jump on him early then. I haven't seen this Nate Pearson yet, actually. I feel like I'm gonna be geared up for the fastball, but it's still all-star difficulty. If I'm too geared up, I'm just gonna be too early on it. Okay, he's thrown nothing but the fastball so far. Oh, there it is, and never mind. Yeah, that's gonna be brutal if I'm not able to recognize that. I recognize that though. What's happening with that? It's getting caught? Are you sure? Okay, well, there's Soto doing his thing. A 4-pitch walk? Sure. Oh, don't even. I was slightly late. It says good timing. That's one of those where I'm slightly late. You gotta pull it. That's a 2-run shot if I pull it. Kelnick, don't tell me that's staying in. I think is that gone here? That is gone here. Jared Kelnick. That's his second home run in his second game. He's kind of good. I'm actually extra glad that Kelnick is as good as he seems to be because he replaced Jason Bay, who was batting over 400 for me. He had to be good. And I don't know, yeah, if he throws that slider, that's actually going to be an issue. It shouldn't be, but hey, we took the early lead, which is exactly what I need to do. And Verlander, I mean, you can see here, he's been ridiculously good for me, but we haven't really, well, I don't know, actually. I was going to say we haven't really ventured this high up in the rating, which we haven't, but I also don't remember how they handle matchmaking now in Weekend Classic, because I feel like after that first one with how people gamed the system and tanked the rating after they already made it into the higher divisions, I think they changed it so you only match up with your division. So even though we're a 640 whatever rating, we might be matching up with people in the 500s still. I don't know how it works. Let's just pitch well with Verlander anyway. Doesn't matter what level we're facing. That can't, okay. And look at Rendon making the play actually. Ellie, oh my god, he's so good. That is why I want to keep him on this team. He can field. And this dude is biting at that slider. I don't know. I don't want to spam it. I don't want to ruin that. But that's good to know. And that's good to know. Very quick. 3 out, 3 out. I wonder what my brain thought to have me start to say 3 out. I think where I was going with that was very quick 3 out inning. But every inning's a 3 out inning. Rafael Palmeiro. That's only going to be a single here. We're not going to push it. But I'm around on the fastball, which is good. Rendon, now he's going down the left field line. Oh man, we gotta if that got to the wall, that would have been nice. Oh, and that's not, you can't miss that. It's okay, we'll leave it up to Denzel Clark, and maybe this is a guy you don't want to get around on the fastball with, because 3 of his 4 hits so far are on late jammed swings. Man, and maybe he knew that because he has thrown 3 off-speed pitches so far. Dude, if that goes, Denzel Clark is the greatest hitter of all time. Are you serious? I was late. He just hit a ball out to center field when I was late. And we're already seeing a new pitcher. Look at that. I'm late. I'm a little under it. Remember the Cal Raleigh swing? You know how much power Cal Raleigh has? And I was good timing with a better swing, but only slightly late. And that was a fly out to center. And then Xander Bogaerts, I think I'm too far under that. He's going to fly out to the wall twice. Soto, there we go. A walk, now a base hit in 2 innings. Oh, now Cal Raleigh's getting hit. Are we starting something up here again with 2 outs? No, Kelnick isn't Denzel Clark. That's not a good swing. It's kind of crazy that we're already pitching with a 5-run lead here. Verlander's only coming out for his second 3-out inning. I wish he'd missed that. You can't deprive me of my favorite type of strikeout. Oh, he gets a... I suppose it's only fair. If I get to hit 1 out that I'm late on, he should at least get a hit on 1. But you know what? I'm kind of noticing this guy is just swinging the bat. He even almost swung at that. Ooh, we got him jammed. He was late. Waited back too far on that circle change. I knew he was going to take off. I knew he was going to go for it on that. If that run scores, and I'm putting him on. He went from swinging at everything to working a walk. Okay. Good. He did not earn that to go an extra 5 feet. All right, let's see Stanton do something, man. I was all excited to add him, and then I feel like he immediately got overshadowed by everyone else I've added. And, oh, that's going to stay fair. All right, do I push it for 2? He's got 67 speed. That was very stupid, actually. And I slid the wrong way. I don't think it matters. I think that's Adolis in left. Ooh. Ooh, that's not going to go anywhere, but that's a very nice swing. Oh, it is. It's off the wall. Actually, what's going to happen on this? I'm going to stay at third. I'm not going to get thrown out for a second time this inning. How about that, though? A triple off the bat of Palmeiro. He's all excited. He's giddy. Oh, and then I was guessing fastball. And I don't think that's gonna be that hit. Wow, first inning without scoring, and it was more my fault than anything. Seager. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I like that. Back to getting the weak contact. Okay, I was not expecting that. I went 2 fastballs up and away in a row. Thought for sure he was gonna then be sitting on it and be way out in front of that. All right, and back to the weak grounders on the 12-6. I think I gotta resign to the fact that I'm just not striking him out today. I think we also learned that I have to keep scoring because he's not quite gonna go away. You know what the funny thing about that is I tried to check swing. Oh, if I just got the PCI up to it, I don't even, like, the timing was real good. Oh my god, and now I'm the one hitting a weak grounder on a curveball. This is gonna be a quick inning if I don't do something here. I did something here. Oh my god. I ambushed in, and yeah, that went through the roof. That went across the street and through the roof. I think keeping Soto around might have been all right. Sounds like there is some lawn care activities going on outside my window that normally gets picked up by the mic. So if you hear a low humming noise, now you know. Can you? I forgot. I'm not striking him out. We've decided that. Okay, well, it doesn't mean we have to give up a home run instead. Don't tell me that's... No, but that was inside. That was like plenty inside. Oh. Man, he is just getting under everything now. We got a hit. We're only up 3 suddenly. And first pitch, Kelnick sees... That's not... What am I doing? What am I doing? Look at this swing. What is that? Palmeiro, though, he's going to be 3 for 3. That is a swing. Anthony Rendon. Okay, dude. Follow your gut. Oh, and then he snags it. Man, can we get more runs than just getting our lead back? I'd like to put this guy away. I mean, I would take getting our lead back than not doing anything. We should do... Palmeiro was playing second base there. He's actually been way better on both sides of the field than I ever could have thought. And that's going to be another first pitch out. And did we just get a 3-pitch inning? I don't know why all of a sudden I can't remember if that first at bat was a 1-pitch at bat. Dude, that's twice now. I tried to check swing again. I guess Denzel Clark is human. He can make mistakes, or I can make mistakes with him, and he doesn't automatically get a hit. That seems like it's got something to it. Xander Bogaerts opposite field. Thank you, Shibe Park, for that one. And he's gone. Good. Kelnick gets up to parallel 1. Palmeiro up to 1, so that gets us a little bit of progress in the program. I just punched my desk. And I guess that's it in terms of parallels, but look, 59,000 XP? What did I do? Oh my god, and actually look at all this stuff we just got. We just got a massive progression in the multiplayer program. Whole 125. Okay, we were at 75. We just got 50 points in the multiplayer program. So remember, the World Series Rewind and the BR Rewind, those go onto the wheel. Piazza can get added to the team for the next 2 games, but then we're also going to have an extra ball and pack, deluxe pack, and premier pack when we go and open up our packs after this next game here. And 3,000 more stubs. Can't forget about that. Man, what do I want to do about Piazza though? Because I don't think I really want him to replace Cal Raleigh, even though I've cooled down a little bit with Cal Raleigh. He's only batting 600 now. I don't really have a place to put him. I think I am going to put him on the bench. He'll be a backup catcher and a little bit better of a bench bat than Sammy B if we need him. Obviously, we're keeping Sammy B on the 40-man. Gonna have to find a quick spot for him. All right, let's get going though. We were fortunate enough to get an early quit, so this doesn't have to be like 2 full complete games today. Still gotta win, still gotta stay locked in, because we are only 2 wins away now from getting that weekend classic pack, and I'm pretty sure Devin Williams is in there. That would be a reliever that would probably stay on the team the rest of the year. We're giving the ball to Joe Ryan, putting our faith in his hands. He's got Steven Kolek. That is not a guy that I would have expected to face in weekend classic. We're back at home, and look at this team overall. He's only got a 1 better overall team than I do. We have built up this pack team, man. Well, that's an interesting matchup. It didn't, okay, that normally stays up for longer. He had, what was it, like a 2-something batting average, 7-something OPS? I wish I didn't see that actually, because I can't be sitting here thinking we're gonna have an easy game. He's got an eye though. I kind of wish I had somebody who threw a little bit harder than Joe Ryan than against somebody who has an eye, because usually if somebody's ultra patient, that means they're going to be a little bit late on the heat, but Joe Ryan doesn't really have that much heat. Oh, and look at this, dude. I mean, honestly, that first at bat, not bad. Now he makes a solid swing. This is exactly why I shouldn't have looked at those stats and assumed he wasn't a good hitter. Dude, I stole the first 2 strikes, keeping the slider and sweeper in the zone, and he still doesn't swing at that. But he swings at that, okay. Okay, we get the weak roll over there. All good in the first inning. This is just, I don't know. This is going to be an interesting opponent to face when I'm on the mound. The easy way to handle that would just be to hit his pitcher. Give myself a big lead again, then I don't have to worry. I really wish that home run went through on Xander Bogaerts, because he's still sitting here officially with a 0 batting average. Even though last game he had a couple really nice swings aside from the home run. I mean, he was probably like 10 combined feet away from having a 3-homer game. Oh, and that's gonna go. There it is. It's like a repeat of what he did to end last game. Starting to feel it with Bogaerts. Look out. Oh my God. Why did it feel like I didn't hit that one that hard? But that's a no-doubter. This is exactly what I was looking for. I said I wanted a big lead early. We've got 2 solo shots now under our belt and 3 batters. All right, now suddenly we feel pretty good here. Got a little bit of cushion to work with. Maybe pitch to a little bit more contact here. Okay, well, maybe don't pitch to that much contact. That was a little bit more over the middle than I'd like. Okay, I mean, he is not missing some of these swings by much, but he's missing them by enough. Oh, that one he didn't. I thought maybe if I cut it off, Kelenic would reach up. Man, look at that pitch, though. I really thought that was going to be a good pitch, but he was just on it, and he was ready to attack low in the zone to get it. And that even was a pretty good swing. Let's get it there, Rendon. Okay. Ooh, dude, Rafael. No, that's not leaving. Oh my God, that's an even better swing than I thought. I guess Palmeiro has it too. That's only the first homer I've hit with him? No way. Another just late homer, though. Like, what is going on here today? I am the one that's supercharged. Okay, we can't be just late on every swing, though. We can't just settle into that. I gotta do right by Denzel Clark, though. 2 failed check swings by me last game. Or I'll just be way early on a cutter out of the zone. Yeah, I don't really know what the thought process was there throwing that 2-1. Okay, I don't know why everybody's like turning towards first and running a little bit before throwing it now. As long as we're getting outs, though, I guess that's all that matters. Wow, he wasn't supposed to swing at that. Look at Stanton, though. And he's going to keep Ellie at second. We got the rollover. Look at Joe Ryan getting himself out of a little bit of a jam there. Now keep pouring it on. Don't let up. Yes, Bogaerts. I told you I was starting to feel it with him. 3 opposite field home runs with this guy today. That one went 450 to the opposite field. I don't know if I've ever seen a righty hit it off those bricks on a fly. Dude, if I am making a swing like that, even if it's foul, I must really be feeling it today. And then okay, well, we don't... Oh my God, I cannot be missing that with Cal. Kelnick, that one's gonna drop in. Okay, inning's not over yet. Still got a chance to add on a second run, hopefully. Yeah, I knew he was gonna throw that because I was just super early on the sinker in, and then I wait back too long. And then, do I still go deep anyway? I did get it. Not just a second run this inning, but also a third, and Stanton's first homer. 85.7 off the bat. This is a real stadium too. I didn't know you could hit it that weak and hit it out here. And he's not done yet either. He's going, he must have like a Padres theme boost going on here. Yeah, I mean, you can't throw that and expect to do anything positive. 457 to center for Palmeiro. Let's just end it this inning. Or I guess technically you can't. You got to get through 4 for a mercy. Oh, and then I'm bouncing it with Rendon. Think I can be happy with that inning and be able to pitch with a pretty safe feeling right now. Then again, it's not like we're just playing for the win. We're also playing for stubs. And if I don't give up any runs, if I treat this like it's a tie game at 0, and we get some extra stubs, who knows? We might find a way to open an ultra pack anyway today. There we go. Popped him up. I'm still, you know, like, I know it doesn't matter. Clark was always going to get there, but that wasn't like the crispest, smoothest reaction to that. Ooh, he couldn't hold up. Come on, now let's end it this inning. Well, we can't end it on swings like that if I'm going to miss the 2-seam right over the middle with Ellie, man. Come on. There we go. Making it up to Denzel Clark with a perfect. Now do we take off? Nah, we won't. We'll just keep the runner on base. We're playing for 3 runs this inning, not just 1. Yeah, I am kind of losing my patience, though. I'm just swinging the bat. That was not good. I will say that 2-seam is a little weird. It's got a little bit of movement that's like a little tricky to pick up on. And he actually held me scoreless there. Yeah, he just straight up didn't make contact on that. Give me my strikeout. And a weak grounder from Ellie. 5 scoreless for Joe Ryan right now. Okay, we got another new arm. Sean Jelly. We've got him too. Oh, okay, hang on. That knuckle curve had a little something to it. Oh, and that cutter, why did that mess with me so much? My timing was even good, but that just felt weird. Is that going to be a hit? Okay. Another weak one from Kelnick. Oh, I just missed it. No. No. Wait, I didn't miss it. Oh my God, Stanton, are you kidding me? I didn't even think that was going to make the warning track. I was so far under that. All right, well, all of a sudden, I'm 1 swing away from ending this thing. And Palmeiro makes that swing. Are you serious? On that pitch? Am I insane? This team is filled with crazy people. That was a 3-home run game for Rafael Palmeiro, by the way. And Stanton and Bogarts both hit 2. I am going to have so many stubs. Oh my God. Yeah, and that'll do it. A plus 33 to our rating to get up to 712. I have no idea what that means. If that means our 6-win game is going to be on Hall of Fame difficulty, or if it defaults to the Weekend Classic League stuff to determine difficulty. How many parallels are we about to see? Joe Ryan up to 3, Bogarts up to 1, Stanton up to 1, Palmeiro to 2, Rendon to 2, Clark to 2, and I guess that's it. And we get our 700 championship series reward. That's an extra 3,000 stubs, and I think it's a premier pack that's in that pack, which means we'll have 2 premier packs. Actually, I'll wait to go over everything we have. I don't want to get ahead of myself because this is about to be crazy. I feel like over the years I've said what I'm about to say multiple times, but it's never been more true than it is right now. This is easily about to be the most insane post-game pack opening I will ever do. I'm not even going to say that I have ever done. I am going to say that I will ever do in an episode of Pack Attack. So let's start here first, because we did play 2 games. So I feel like I should say how I count up when we play multiple games in an episode. I count everything, but any stat that's like contingent on happening within a game, it has to happen in one of the two games. So like, for example, I think this is the only good example that really works for today, but Denzel Clark had 1 hit in game 1 and then 1 more hit in game 2, but that doesn't trigger the multi-hit game stubs since it happened in 2 different games. But anyway, let's add them all up. So let's start like we always do with the hitting, which makes us 39,200 stubs. That alone, if that was it, that'd be the second most stubs we've made in an episode all year. But that's not it, because next we have the pitching, which makes us another 11,000 stubs. And then the bonus category comes in with an extra 16,712. We also are up to 10 parallel ones, 4 twos, and 4 threes for a multiplier of times 1.17. And that gets us, I don't even understand the words I'm about to say. We finish with 78,287 stubs. On top of all that, we also trigger a wheel spin with how many hitting and pitching stubs we make, and not only that, we're already up to 33,800 towards the next one. So let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just get this part done next. There's 11 options on the wheel right now. The 3 we've added on since the last spin are the 2 that we earned today, the 2 rewind packs, plus the 4th inning cornerstone pack. So let's see, one more pack to add on to the chaos of everything else, and it's just going to be the MLB pack, which it's kind of crazy that last spin we landed on that spring breakout. Now this one we're landing on this one. We're only landing on like the worst packs we can get. Now it's kind of crazy that I'm about to say after we just made 78,000 stubs, but man, I really wish we made just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and then we could have gotten an ultra pack and a May Spotlight pack. And I know we could just buy a premier, but then it's like, do I really want to get 8 pipeline pass players? It is tempting though, because I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to buy a 50 pack bundle with post game stubs. But I'll be totally honest, unless we did get super lucky and pull Vlad, or got super lucky out of one of the 50 packs, this would not be fun. It'd be 50 packs of probably pulling nothing but bronzes, and then the thought of me having to go through and sell 50 packs worth of cards before tomorrow, nuh-uh. So all that to say, I think I am just gonna go ultra pipeline pass, premier pipeline pass, and then we'll have a couple thousand extra for a couple extra show packs. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that. Scratch everything I just said. I'm buying the 50 bundle. The more I sit here thinking about it, how many chances are we gonna have to get a 50 pack bundle and get the current chase pack? On top of all of that, Vlad Jr. is the chase pack card. When I talk about Pack Attack Legends, Vlad Jr. is one that is at or near the top of that list. So it all lines up, man. I feel like I have to. I'm buying the 50 pack bundle. I'll sit here and rot in this chair for the hour and a half that it'll take me to sell everything from the 50 pack bundle, but I don't care. Well, I do care, but I won't care if we pull Vlad. I'm doing it. Oh God. So then let's go over the insanity of what's about to go down here on this pack inventory screen. The 50 pack bundle plus 2 extra show packs, all of that from our post-game stubs. And then obviously the chase pack on top of the 50 bundle. We also have 1 ballin pack from the multiplayer program, an April Spotlight pack from our 4-win weekend classic reward, 3 Crescent Moon packs, which somehow sitting on that weekend classic screen, I didn't realize how crazy that was, but this is 3 guaranteed diamonds. That was for our 5-win. We get our Championship Series pack, which just is another Premier pack. And then speaking of that, we also got a deluxe choice and a premier choice from the multiplayer program, and then we have this on top of it all from our wheel spin. I don't really think this is gonna give us any additions to the team. This is the dumbest episode ever. So let's start here by opening up this championship series, get that premiere. Oh, it's another choice one. I thought it'd be random. All right, then let me take care of this one next. I'm just gonna take the 2 pitchers because that would be the only two that would have a chance, but I doubt I would add either of them anyway. It's basically just going to be comparing them to Sagano, because I think Sagano right now is our number 5. And that would also be assuming we don't get lucky at all in the rest of these packs and don't pull any other pitchers. All right, and I think next I'm going to rip through these 52 show packs. And normally I like to show you guys every single pack. I am not going to make you sit through 50 packs today. There's our first diamond. Okay, I forget what pack this was. How many are left? It's like 23 or something. Let's see. Do we get lucky? It's just a purple, so probably not. A catcher. Oh, well, I'm familiar with you. All right, 10 to go now, and we're still sitting on just that one Diamond Cal Raleigh pull. And actually, ever since then, I haven't even gotten a gold, I don't think. So they've gone very quiet. Okay, last 3 to go. Be generous for me. I went out on a limb, a very fragile limb, to buy these 50 packs. And it seems like... yeah, it was not very worth it. At least from the 50 packs themselves, it wasn't very worth it. It will become very worth it if we get Vlad. All right, let's take care of this one ballin' pack next, and it's going to give us absolute heat. We'll go ahead and get this April Spotlight out of the way next. I am not familiar. I don't remember who was all in this pack. I also don't know. I should have looked. Is this a guaranteed Spotlight player? Since it said any, or is it just anybody who's been in Spotlight packs? So it could be some crappy tops now. Let's see. It's purple. Starting pitcher though, that could help us. Tyler Malley, 89. That's technically our new best starting pitcher. All right, I think I'll just go ahead and get these 3 Crescent Moons since I'm sitting here anyway. But then we still have those 3 promo choice packs, and 2 of them are premier. Let's start here though. 3 Crescent Moons. First one's just a purple level right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. I mean, I feel like it's gonna take us pulling like one of the main ones, the Bo Bichette or the Candelario, to even consider adding one of these to the team. All right, second one here, I kind of forgot to talk as I was opening it. It's another purple. Is this one? Oh, it's Zach Neto. I mean, 125 contact versus lefties. It's worth at least a look for some type of bench bat potentially. That's another thing with all these extra packs, not just the show packs, but all of these that I'm gonna sell the cards most likely unless we actually get something good. We're gonna make so many stubs towards the bank next episode. I could just open that second ultra pack anyway from stub bank stubs. Alan Trammell though will be another guy that isn't gonna get added. I think what I'm gonna do here though is I'm gonna take these one at a time, because there's still a couple of those egg hunt pitchers that I would like to have, specifically the 2 relief pitchers I don't have yet, which is Matt Brash and Gregory Soto. But I'm not just gonna pick all egg hunt packs right away, just in case, you know, what if I pull both of those 2 in this first one. So let's see then. First one, another purple. Third baseman's not going to help. Move on to the second one. Let me just see relief pitcher. Nope, that's not the right words. Do we get lucky out of the third one? Starting pitcher. Logan Webb. Oh, yeah, that's good. I was very focused on the relief pitching. I forgot that 89 Logan Webb existed in these packs, and he is 100% going to make the team. Not only is he going to make the team, he's probably going to start my 6-win game tomorrow. Still want a chance at pulling Soto or Brash, though. So I'm going with another egg hunt. 3 more chances. How tough can it be with all the chances we've had at pulling one of these egg hunt relievers? I mean, we already got Sean Jelly, but I want the others. Come on. At least he sells for a bit more than the 85s. Second chance. First baseman, come on. Actually, this might be worth thinking about just because we're going to lose Palmeiro after the next game, because then the season's over. Or actually, he's not all that great, so we'll probably be looking elsewhere. Catcher, another catcher. That's not. Come on, dude. Come on. Well, I guess that means that the deluxe one is just gonna be another try for the egg hunt, man. Give me some relief pitching. Like, the team's been playing really well, but I haven't really had to go to the bullpen. There is gonna come a time where I'm in a dogfight of a game and I'm gonna need to go to the bullpen, and my only option is gonna be a gold Kirby Yates. There we actually. Yeah, I thought so. So go figure. All those packs and all that we pulled that could be considered upgrades to the team is 289 overall starting pitchers. But you know what that means? That means that every single ounce of luck from all those packs we just ripped through was saved for this. One shot at 95 overall, Vlad Jr. I don't know why pressing X right here is the most nerve-wracking thing I've done today. I gotta see Vlad. I have to see it. This has to pay off. Oh, God. Please let me see it. Would it be red at this point? Would it not even be blue, or would it be teal? I don't know. Please, just let me see it. You're kidding me. Stubs, though. Mike Trout. Hello. He goes for pretty much exactly the amount of stubs that I thought Soto was going to go for. So what does that mean? What does that mean for tomorrow? I don't know, but I will worry about what that means for tomorrow. So yeah, all I can say at this point is don't forget to hit that like button for one last time on this Pack Attack weekend to add 150 stubs to the bank, because that's just what we need, is more stubs added to the bank today. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow's the 6-win game. I'll see you then.